We're joined by manager Nick Matthews after today's 3-2 defeat against AFC Darwen. Nick, your thoughts on today's game?
Very disappointed, to be honest. I think we should have been out of sight at half time. Obviously the lads are very disappointed in the change room. It's always going to be a hard one. They're going to come here, big physical side, and you've got to match them. And I'll be honest with you, the last 20 minutes we didn't match them at all. Do you know what I mean? And they've dragged us into a fight. And it's a fight that we've lost. So yeah, very disappointed.
A few soft decisions by the referee given, especially the one on Mitch in the box at the end. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, listen, I'll be honest with you, it's the hardest job in the world being a referee. You're always going to be a hero or a villain for either side. Today, maybe he was a bit of a villain for us, you know. It's a penalty. I was speaking to their manager, their assistant manager and their physio, and they all said that's a blatant penalty. But the referee hasn't given it, the linesman hasn't given it, so what can we do? We just have to move on.
Travis started today, obviously a good shift from him throughout the whole to the game until he went off, and to top it off he scored a really good goal. Yeah,
we know the ability Trav's got. Trav's got ability, you know what I mean? He just needs to decide on where he wants to play. You know, is he a winger, is he a forward, is he a 10, you know what I mean? I definitely don't know, I've not been here long enough. He's not spoke to me properly like that, but yeah, today he pressed from the front really well, and that's how he got his goal. You know what I mean? He's made a block tackle, and then he's carried on and running in. So yeah, the kid's got ability. There's no two ways about it. He's got ability, and he's come from the higher leagues and he's worked his way down, and maybe that's why. You know what I mean? He's a bit unconfident or whatever. But hopefully we've got the right people here. I've spoke to Brownie. Brownie, obviously being an ex-professional footballer, is going to take him aside in training, and he's going to work on a few little things from that I think will improve him for himself and definitely for us as a team.
On another note, another goal for Connor Comber. Looks like he's enjoying life at LR again after his injury.
Connor Comber is, in my opinion, probably the best player in the league. Well, I think it's in a lot of people's opinions. We know, obviously, he's come back from a broken leg against Nelson. Scored two massive goals. We had 7 days put in by 7 teams straight away, you know what I mean? Which I've never, since I've been a manager at this level, nearly 10 years, I've never known so many 7 days to go in on one player. As far as I'm aware, for all you managers out there who put the 7 days in, I'm pretty sure he's happy to stay. Fingers crossed he'll stay anyway. I think we've managed to persuade him to stay in here. Outstanding talent, and he should be playing much higher than the upper counties for a start. Top player, top kid, humble, comes from a good family. So fingers crossed he'll stay and see us out, and hopefully keep us in the league.
Lastly, moving on now to our next game away at Steeton. How do we now prepare from this loss to hopefully go there and put in another great shift?
Well, luckily we've got two training sessions this week. Like I said, I've been at the club now 4.5 weeks. We've only actually done 3 training sessions because it was the Christmas period, etc. And the facility was shut. You know, obviously I'd like to think that the locals and the board, etc. can sort of see what we're trying to do here, you know what I mean, in a couple of training sessions. So it's massively important. We can work again a bit more on the shape, a bit more on the sharpen up a bit of the personnel. I've never been to Steeton, so I'm looking forward to going to a ground that I've not actually been in the dugout. And again, we'll just take each game as it comes. That's the way. That's the best way. That's the only way that we can do it here at this club. We'll take each game as it comes. Fingers crossed. We put in the good of what we've done tonight, the good what we did into Nelson, and hopefully we can turn that into 3 points. But we've got to defend better. We've got to be braver.
Thanks, Nick, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you very much. Thank you.